Hey everyone, this is her Capricorn. Today I want to discuss the things that you can do to a Capricorn that will get you blocked out of our lives forever. Pushing a Capricorn away or making us feel unwanted. One of the worst things that you can ever do to a Capricorn is push us away or make us feel like we're bothering you or we're just not wanted in your space. Capricorn is definitely a sign who feels things very deeply. We pick up on things very quickly, so we know when somebody is giving off a vibe that they don't want to be bothered or a vibe that we're just unwanted. And that is a very bad space to ever put a Capricorn in, especially if it's something that you're not meaning to do. And I say that it's a very bad space to put a Capricorn in only because a Capricorn will start to distance ourselves from you. And honestly, once a Capricorn does that, there is absolutely no coming back into our lives. Doing this to a Capricorn will definitely make us feel extremely uncomfortable. And one thing a Capricorn doesn't like to be is uncomfortable. We are definitely notorious for plucking ourselves out of situations that we don't feel the love in or spaces where we just feel uncomfortable. Capricorns are never going to spend our time with somebody who is not good for us or is not making us feel good in general. And like I said before, when a Capricorn feels this way or we feel this vibe from you, that is when we will start to pull away and begin to distance ourselves. And you will definitely notice when a Capricorn is doing so. And let me tell you, once a Capricorn has become that aloof person that everybody talks about, the person that doesn't have any emotions or feelings, then more than likely those feelings are honestly gone. And that's the point where there's absolutely no coming back to your Capricorn. No matter how much you beg or you please, Capricorns are done with you. Capricorns may take a while to get over somebody or to leave a situation, but once we do, our mind is made up and there is never, ever, ever, ever any going back. And I know that some people may be listening to what I'm saying, like, okay, the person is pulling away from you or they're making you feel unwanted. So maybe they're doing that on purpose. Maybe they do want you to walk away. And yes, that's honestly true. And if that's the situation, why not be a grown adult and let that person know how you're feeling? Capricorns are very strong people. We're very understanding people. If you just have open communication with the Capricorn, maybe whatever you're going through can be resolved, or maybe that door needs to be closed. And honestly, it's between the two people involved in the situation to come up to that decision together. But yeah, if you ever make a Capricorn feel unwanted, or if you ever make us feel uncomfortable by pushing away from us or anything like that, then yes, Capricorns will block you out of our lives. Another thing that you can do to a Capricorn that will completely just have us blocking you out of our lives and never give you another chance is if you are causing unnecessary chaos in our lives. If you are the type of person who never has anything positive going on, or if you're never trying to strive to something better in life and you're just worried about the next gossip and constantly worried about what's going on in other people's lives, Capricorns will just distance ourselves from you and we will honestly see no need for you, because what are we going to learn from that? How are we going to grow from that? There isn't any growth. We're not going to grow with you by you always having drama in your lives or just causing chaos. So that is when a Capricorn will close that door and not let you back in, and we will bolt it shut and just probably tear the door down so you don't even come knocking back trying to get into our lives. We just simply cannot handle a lot of chaos and a lot of drama going on around us. And for the most part, Capricorns are very calm people. And thus, we like to keep calm people in our circles, people who are moving forward and people who have more on the brain than just drama or just being the agent of chaos. Capricorns cannot stand those type of people. We don't like that type of energy in our lives. And this mostly irritates a Capricorn and just makes us want to shut you out because we have a lot going on in our lives. Capricorn's mind is constantly thinking. We're constantly on the go. We're trying to figure out ways to improve ourselves and ways to do things better. And so if we're caught up in your drama and you always have a story to tell us, or if you always are just the agent of chaos, Capricorns will never, ever, ever be able to take you seriously. And we will never be able to deal with you on a serious level. You are a notorious liar. And when I say this, you're not telling little lies here or little lies there that are harmless. No, I'm talking about the people who, that's bad too. Let me not make that sound small, because any liar is a turnoff for many people. So no, lying is never acceptable. But when somebody is lying to the point where they're hurting other people, and they are constantly bringing other people into their mess, or what they are lying about is causing mess around us, Capricorns will definitely leave you in the dust, and there will be no coming back into our lives. Honestly, to me, those type of people are very dangerous. And especially the people who have their lies down to a science, and they're able to lie at the drop of a hat, or they're able to make these extravagant stories and make everyone believe them. Those are very dangerous people, so steer clear of those people anyway. Anybody that's watching this video, put your zodiac sign aside. Don't deal with liars. Don't let people lie to you, and don't let people lie around you. Get them away from you, because like I said, they are extremely dangerous. And when it comes to lying to a Capricorn, there's honestly no point. Capricorns are going to figure out what you are lying about anyway. You really cannot deceive a Capricorn and think you're going to get away with it without us knowing. Because I can definitely guarantee you that Capricorns will always find out what you're lying about. And we will call you out on it, and then guide you out of our lives and close that door and bolt it and never let you back in, like I said earlier. There's really no coming back from constantly lying or making up stories that are harming other people. So yes, Capricorns will block you out, and at that point there will be no coming back. You have humiliated us. Capricorns hate humiliation in any shape, form, or fashion. Things that may not humiliate somebody or make somebody feel shame will shame a Capricorn and humiliate us. And we take it very seriously when we think somebody is playing with us. Capricorns are very sensitive when it comes to the jokes and when it comes to what you say and how you say it to us. And I will be the first to admit that Capricorns do have the tendency to take things to heart and get upset with others who are overly playful or too sarcastic. Now, I tell you, Capricorns can be sarcastic, very dry, but at the same time, we're not intentionally trying to hurt people. But you have some people who set out to, I don't want to say intentionally hurt people, but that's what they do. And those are the type of people who Capricorn cannot have in our lives at all. And when you're joking too much with a Capricorn, we definitely can start getting in our feelings. Like, sometimes playing around can be too much for a Capricorn. And honestly, sometimes it just goes too far. No, I'm not saying that you have to walk on eggshells when you're dealing with a Capricorn, but you just always have to try your best to fill us out if you want the Capricorn in your life. Fill us out, see how we're feeling, gauge our mood, and see how to proceed. Always gauge how far you can go with your Capricorn, because you do not want to step out of bounds when it comes to joking with the Capricorn. Capricorns can just close you out, tell you off, and go about our merry way. Capricorns do not like being humiliated, so watch your mouth when you're talking to a Capricorn, because if you push that button too much, then Capricorns will definitely push you out, lock the door, bolt it, and never let you back in. And there will be no coming back, ever, ever, ever. And lastly, showing no regard for other people's feelings. Capricorns do not believe in making other people feel low or bad intentionally. Capricorns absolutely hate bullies, and we don't like people who has this aura about them that they're just better than everybody, and they make people feel bad on purpose and get a kick out of it. This will never be acceptable behavior for a Capricorn. Capricorns will always stand up for anybody who is being mistreated or made to feel beneath someone, especially based off of you making somebody feel bad off of what they have or what they don't have. Making them feel less than because maybe you do have more than them. That is not your right to go around to make people feel bad because you may have a little bit more than them. Capricorns will simply never get along with these type of people. And a lot of people like to go around calling Capricorns materialistic and that we're all about our material goods, which is not always the case. I've mentioned this before. Capricorns like nice things only because it just gives us a sense of security And we like to reap the fruits of our labor. Capricorns like to buy new things when we have accomplishments or when we've made strides in life. It's not to make other people feel bad. We're not going to be flashy to make other people feel bad intentionally. So the people who do this to other people, that is an extreme no-go for a Capricorn. We are very fair people. We believe in treating others how we want to be treated, and that is wholeheartedly when it comes to a Capricorn. And yes, the old saying goes, treat people how you want to be treated. Yes, and that's true, and that's how Capricorns want to model our lives. Mainly because you never know who you're going to need in the future to get where you have to go. And so why burn bridges in the present when you could use those people in the future, or you can help each other in the future? There's no need. So yes, people who like to belittle other people or have no regard for other people's feelings are those who we will never have in our lives. We will bolt the door, lock it, and never let you back in. All right, so down below, I want to know, what are some things that people have done to you or could do to you that would make you just never let them back in your lives and never have a chance to get close to you again? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.
Big moody. I crave love and attention.